Hey guys, so I'm back with a non-tech video. Yeah. So I'm gonna talk about my second favorite. First, okay, first favorite. I think this ties with technology. Whatever. Backpacks. So if you haven't seen this bag already, I found it through Your Average Consumer's channel, and I'll go ahead and link that video because gotta give credit where credit's due. So this is a Mancro bag or something like that. It costs about 20 bucks. I'll just go over the brief details. If you watch Your Average Consumer, like you already know, has headphone port, key lock at the top. Where's that? This side, you can charge your phone. Does not work with iPhone though. Read that in the instructions, like when I got the bag. Not really instructions, but on the tag or whatever. It's really spacious. Will have you holds up to 15-inch computer, all that fun stuff. Has two pockets on the side too, in case that's your thing. So I guess we can talk about my bag review. As you can see, the bag is pretty empty, so I stopped using it. I went back to using my Herschel bag, which I haven't done a review on, but I will do since I'm taking another trip with it. I took that bag to California on my last trip. Pretty much stuffed it to the brim with things. And to the brim for me is just like computer book, cords for technology, that type of thing. And overall, it was a decent bag. The thing that gets me is locking it kind of sucks. But that's with anything. I feel like it just takes a long time to get to the lock, and then like sometimes you just miss the numbers because you're like turning it too hard or whatever. Common crap. Also the pockets for the water bottles. As you can see, like they don't really come out that far. I don't recommend you use this pocket for a water bottle. So what I did was spare cord while I was charging my phone. I put that in here. Charge my phone from there. Because like I said, this little port that they give you doesn't work with iPhone. My primary device is an iPhone. So there was that. But just, that was like a big thing for me. I didn't realize it was going to be such a big thing for me. But it was. Also, this bag gets really, really heavy. And I know you're thinking, well, duh, you said you just put a 15-inch computer. It's going to be heavy. That is true, but even when I took my computer out and was just walking around like typical stuff you get from conferences, papers and what have you, like, yeah, it's great that this goes, like I can press down and gets flat, but it still felt heavy and bulky to me walking through the city. I don't know if that's just because I was carrying extra phone, charger, and juice pack, like whatever. It just, to me, couldn't do it. Now, I will say, like, I think this would be a great bag if you don't have a Windows computer. I carried a Windows computer in it. That was 15 inches. It still does not fit my Windows computer. That was the thing. That wasn't really a problem because I'm used to it, but, whatever. Even with my Mac, it has a little bulk to it. Now, I'm going to go ahead and open this up. By the way, these little clips on the side, you think it looks cute or whatever to keep them on. I gave that up after like 30 minutes sitting in the airport. Nah, just unbuckle them junks. Alright, so like inside this bag, there's a zipper here and then this pocket. This pocket is aggravating. I would have much preferred if it was just the zipper. Give me more space, because using that pocket, things are getting caught, and like I was trying to put things further down into the bag. Because I don't know about you guys, but like putting things at the top, the more expensive stuff kind of makes me mad. I just feel like, God forbid, somebody was able to get into my bag. They got, the good stuff up top. So that was kind of a bust or whatever. And then you got this. This is a really, really, really long cord. And keeping it out of the way so I could like put things in the bag was aggravating. Like I couldn't figure it out half the time. So ended up getting like real frustrated at one point, trying to stuff it down the side into the main compartment and out of the laptop compartment, and just it still didn't really work out for me. But like I said, like if you do want a basic cheap bag that has a lock, USB cable, all the other stuff, like, I think this is a good bag. Granted, I have a lot of bags, so my point of view is going to be a little bit more like specific than others. Like I'm looking for bags that fit certain situations, and I thought this would be a perfect travel bag, but it doesn't work for me. It might work for you. I don't know what you're traveling with. I don't know what you do. But I mean, you guys know I code or whatever. I work in tech. So minimum, I always have to have a computer, dev device. And you know, sometimes I want to take my camera or whatever, or if I want to game on a trip, I'll take a controller. That wasn't a good thing with this bag. I kind of like, I want it to be a little bit more like spacious, so to speak. I mean, yes, I've rocked a JanSport for the longest. The North Face bag is probably the second best after the JanSport. So I think like for me, let me go back. I will give this bag, I'm gonna give it a fair 6 out of 10. Just because like a lot of the things that bother me is just nitpicky stuff specific to me. But as far as, you know, if you're going to a big city or whatever, you have, you know, a really slim computer, which everyone seems to have nowadays. You throw it in there, throw in your battery pack, cables, what have you. Easy charge with the USB thing on the side. Nobody uses the headphone thing. I don't get that one. But then locking your bag is a really big thing when you're traveling, especially like these bigger cities. You know, Los Angeles, New York, San Francisco. Everyone's always like, oh, make sure you like watch your stuff, watch your bag, what have you, pickpocketers. So that's the only reason I'm giving it a 6 out of 10. I think, you know, for me, the next step would just be to get a modular bag. Like, I think I'm to the point now where I just need to suck it up and buy laptop sleeves for my computers, and then just get a modular bag and just have like little bags of stuff, you know. So we'll see how that looks. You know, I did mention that I'm going back to school, so I don't know what that really looks like for me from a school perspective, but we'll see. That was my purchase. That was my spring purchase. You know, I only buy backpacks twice a year. I try to do one for like birthday and Christmas type of thing. That is more of a, that had to qualify as the birthday because I had bought another bag, man, right before Christmas. So that is the birthday bag. I guess unless I want to buy myself a congratulatory bag, I'm just gonna have to rock with that one for a while. You know, it's nothing bad. Push comes to shove, I'll give it away to somebody else that's gonna use it a little bit more than me, and change the combination, all the other junk. You know. But yeah, that's about it. If you have any questions on the bag, like feel free to ask. Is there anything in particular that like I didn't answer about the bag and you kind of still want to buy it? Ask those questions. Like I said, I'm a little different. I do have a lot of bags, so I'm really, really picky, like down to the smallest crap that doesn't matter when it comes to my bags. But I can help as much as possible. So I guess that's it. I will see you guys in the next video, which might take a little bit longer as well. I'm about to take another trip. So, talk to you guys later.